Bring back the show now. Who has the roundtable for all winners? Probably will, right? Uh, and realistically, they probably just wouldn't even have a roundtable. Realistically, it'll probably be like Celebrity Big Brother rules. Boston Rob, actually, that would be funny. That's also a thing in the review. I for some reason decided to actually talk about Unlocked. For some reason, I was just doing a live show in your area, debating going. I think it'd be fun. Yeah. If it's like not far away or anything, then yeah, I'm sure it'll be a fun time. The 16 trio would jump Rachel, probably, yeah. I assume. I think the 16 trio would be such a big target in that world, right? Like I think Derek and Cody in particular are pretty screwed on that season, right? Um, 40 minutes away, yeah, it's close enough. Where I mean, if it is your like, if that's your sort of thing, is to go to events like that, then yeah. Would ever do a video on fire? I would like to. Um, I want to do a video like kind of like summarizing all the takeaways from On Fire. Uh, like I don't know when exactly I'll actually do that. Rachel, Josh, Ashley, Taylor, yeah. Like I think it will essentially be a divide between I think there'll be VV16 and then there would be like the Rachel like Taylor sort of grouping, and I think you have like someone like Josh playing the middle. I think it's kind of how it works out. I should tell Alex. Oh, Alex Pavel. Oh, yeah. I wonder when the last time they've talked is. I assume it's been a while at this point, right? Xavier Scream's runner-up on the season. I would assume Xavier's in a good position to win a lot of comps, right? On that sort of season. Like, who are the comp beasts on all winners? It's like what, Xavier, Casey, Jag. I think those are the main ones, right? Like Chelsea won a lot, but like she won a lot of like quiz comps, not really like the like physical / mental sort of competitions. Oh yeah, Cody. Yeah, how to forget Cody? Is Hina one of the most purple tribes ever? It's definitely feels like they're underrated. Jag screams boot first opportunity. I don't know. I feel like Jag's actually like decently positioned here. Like if it's all winners, yeah, I feel like Jag would be, because like I don't think he's really associated with either side. To where like I think it's like the shot. I think Derek and Cody are in a bad position, and I think like who are Derek and Cody targeting is the thing actually. I think they would want to work with Jag. To where I'm not sure who they're like. Are they just targeting Rachel? Like I assume they're targeting Rachel, but like who else are they targeting? Because I would have said like someone like Taylor, but I guess like now that like her and Derek have like the unlocked connection, I don't know if that's like a thing that's gonna last. I guess it'll be like Rachel and like Ashley, right? Because I assume they're gonna be a duo. On an all winner season. Derek and Cody will target all the women. I mean, as expected. Steven the only Hina that's not dead edit wise. Essentially, yeah. That's why I have on my power ranking. I mean, Casey, like, I think Casey plays the middle with Josh. Like, I think Casey's with Josh, and then, yeah, they're, like, kind of playing the two sides off each other. Chelsea, I think, is more in the Rachel, like, Taylor camp. but also would have like a connection to Derek. But like I think would more side with Rachel and Taylor and like Ashley in that grouping. Where we know that like she is like a big Rachel stan. And then like she's friends with Taylor, she's friends with Ashley now. Ian's first group. Ian actually, yeah, Ian I think Ian is actually in a pretty bad spot. Because like I think he's in the spot that like he has no allies, and I also don't know how many people want to work with Ian. I would lean towards Ian being more with the Derek side of things. Like Derek and Cody's. But then I don't know, because like I don't know where he stands in Nicole nowadays. I'm not sure where that currently is. I don't know if it's confirmed 2 week tribes next week, but I hope it is. Wait, what? Oh, I'm fucking 7th place. Yeah, he'll work with Dan, which I assume Dan will be working with Derek. Like if Dan's there, I assume like Dan, Derek, like Dan, Derek, Cody, Ian, like that's probably like a grouping. Well, that was awful. This is Mario Kart World, but worse. But yeah. June. I don't think June has many allies, right? On this cast, like on an all winners cast. But like I don't know if people are targeting June, but I think there's definitely a world where she's like the Keisha, where like she's not like a like big target, but she's also like kind of expendable, to where like she's just an easy person to put up and like not get any blood in your hands. So I think it depends on like who wins the first HOH and like if like shots are taken right away or not. But like I think June could be a person that like if someone doesn't want to take a shot and wants to leave in the big players to take out each other, then like they could go for June. But yeah, I think Josh and Casey are probably the best position. But I don't know if they'll be able to maintain that long term. But I think they're the best position, at least like initially. Does Amber have potential as a Big Brother player? Not really. Not like to be a great Big Brother player. Like even on a challenge, I don't think she's particularly good at the social strategy aspects of the game. Andy would definitely be with Rachel. Well, then again, Andy's also friends with Nicole, though, isn't he? But like, I know Andy's also close to Rachel. Like, Andy would actually be in a pretty good position initially. But I think like the thing about Andy is that I think people know how much of a rat he is. To where I don't think he'll be able to like maintain that position. But I think just like based on like pre-game connections, he's actually like not in a terrible spot. Actually, then again, yeah, he is pretty anti-Derek, and I think that'll be well known. So maybe there's a I think there would be a chance that Derek is particularly anti-Andy. But I think Andy would be pretty good with like people outside of Derek and Cody. Okay, cool. Does Julie remember Drew? Don't know. Couldn't tell you. I think Dan's not the #1 target. Like, I think Derek would be a bigger target than, like, if it's an all-winner season, I think Derek, especially because, like, Cody is likely to be there, too. Like, I think Derek's the bigger target between him and Dan. But, like, it's not like, I think Derek would be, like, King George on A vs. the World, where, like, yeah, David, like, probably, like, ended up being the bigger target that he took out first, but, like, it's probably going to be Dan right after, though. Like, it's not like it's gonna last, but he at least has a shield that is looked at as a bigger target than him. McCray and Alyssa still a beef? Well, that's really random. Did McCray do like a BB15 rewatch recently? Which I didn't bother like watching that, but I wonder if anything interesting came from that. Drew for God 101. Well, I know he was religious at the time. I don't know what he is now. B27, 26, first time. Yeah, which is insane. That, yeah, it's literally been since like the beginning of the franchise. They've had 2 women winners back to back. Lisa taking all winners. I think Lisa is like first boot, like either first boot or like a goat drag to the end on all winners. I'm only at 25. There's rumors. It's not. I don't think it's real. Like so. Again, the where those came from is like the reports that Drew is in a domestic violence thing. Like he got like arrested for like domestic violence or whatever with a guy, and like people assume that that means he has a boyfriend or whatever. But like I believe it was his brother. That he got in a fight with. So like a lot of people just assumed he was gay because of that, but like, yeah, it was his brother. Yeah, I saw that he didn't blog about B27, which I guess it's the end of an era. Maybe he's very anti-Rachel Riley. Even thinking about the concept of Rachel Riley and Drew Daniel interacting is very funny to me. When 40 Cass flew out, what were my thoughts on Danny being there? I was pretty high on Danny in the preseason. It's weird. I think Danny, like seeing what happened to Danny and seeing what happened to Keisha kind of like shaped my view a bit more of like these sort of winners. Where I think that would be like the mold that Lisa is in if she were on all winners. Where like she's just like so like not connected, plus also just like someone that's like kind of expendable to most people. That she's probably just ends up being like an early boot. Better strategically, Drew or Chelsea? Probably Chelsea. But again, Chelsea's certainly not flawless. Like, I think Drew's greatest skill is his social ability. Strategically, he was kind of a mess at points. Thoughts on Ben from the challenge? He's fine. I thought he was a likable enough guy. Like, I kind of liked him off the show, more than like actually on the show, but I don't need to see him again. But if we do, I'm also like kind of like whatever. I don't know if I'm expecting to see him again though. I know he's not going to the reunion, right? Which also, I saw that Lekka's not going to the reunion. That's pretty surprising. Yeah, I think people are overrating Chelsea. Yeah, I think a lot of like the flaws in Chelsea's game probably are going to be forgotten about over time. Oh, is Lekka at the reunion? I thought she wasn't. Full-blown spoilers? Sure. Why not? I mean, we're gonna. I'm like, is there much new? Like I haven't seen anything new. But yeah, I'll update the title. And 50 spoiler talk. Potential ad. We'll see. Will Chelsea age better than Tyler? I'm probably. Because I think people forget the downsides of Chelsea. Dude, it's only 2 o'clock. Sure, I'm so fucking tired. Like I don't know how long. Like if I'm gonna make this stream normal length, we'll see. We can see. Oh yeah, I guess that is the thing. Also, yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Like talking about full on 49 stuff. Um, yeah, based on tribe division. So if those tribe divisions were real, at least like the ones that we saw, then I believe Matt is seemingly swap screwed, right? Matt and um Matt and Shannon, right? Seem to be the most likely swap screwed players. Uh because what was it? It was Matt. So like one side has a majority of Ule, the other side has a majority of Hina. Then the side that has a majority Ule, it's like the Hina people there are what Matt and it was Matt and Sophie S, right? Who makes it far. And then or like we at least know makes the jury at least. So yeah, Matt I believe is the only actually I think Matt's the only person even on that entire side that is gone pre-jury. So likely if they lose, that means Matt's gone. Um and then the other side, who isn't on the jury there? It's like what, Jason? Um who is it? Shannon, which yeah, Shannon seems screwed. So remember that side, it's what, Shannon, Sage, and Alex are the people not in the majority. Um so yeah, Shannon seems potentially screwed there. And then um yeah, who are the people? So like that still means two people. Oh no, it's only one, isn't it? So is Jason just Mergatory boot potentially? Like, or I guess it's like, so essentially those have to be the next three boots then, right? Is Jason, Shannon, and Matt, because I think we're getting Mergatory and then we're getting Jury right after that then, right? Because of the Jake medevac. Because that would put us at 11. So, yeah. So really, from that point on, we'll be kind of blind, at least. Well, like, we'll know the final three, but at least be a little bit more blind in terms of like boot order stuff. But it does feel like that seems the most feasible right now. Is that Matt and Shannon as the next two boots, and then Mergatory ends up being Jason. Yeah, by next stream we'll probably know the tribe divisions a bit better. Usually by then press photos and stuff are out, right? And like there's previews and that sort of stuff, so we'll definitely know a bit more by next stream. Where have I not been to? Oh, up here. Oh, wrong button. Yeah. How many? Actually, that's something I actually don't know. So like Celebrity Traders started. How many episodes a week is that? Is that going to be like 3 episodes a week, like other traders, or is it less? Um. Yeah, I end up. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you haven't been here since that either. Yeah, since then, I'm just full out spoiled on 49 and 50. And I was on A vs the World too, and we did spoilers for A vs the World. Actually, I think you're probably here when we were spoiling A vs the World though. But yeah, I am spoiled on 49 and 50. The intention would be to stop after that. We'll see. So I don't plan on spoiling myself from 51 and on, but yeah, we'll see how it plays out. I guess on the pre-jury poster for 50, yeah, that was pretty openly out there. The pre-jury poster for 49 is pretty openly out there now too. The spoilers make a season, making enjoy season less. For me, like I think it depends on how the season turns out. Where like I think in this position, yes. Where like I think this episode in particular is one that I think was harmed by knowing that Jeremiah was likely to go. Where I think it would have been at least a little bit more suspenseful. Had I not known that. But I think there are like positions where like knowing the spoilers can be interesting because it's more so like a mystery of like how the fuck do we get there. Where like here it's like, well, it's not that much of a surprise how we get there because like Alex has an idol and there aren't many options. You're not watching 49, yeah. Yeah, 49. It's yeah, the entire pre-jury post-jury got spoiled. Like, what was it? Right after the premiere episode, right? Because like a crew member posted a picture of him with the sign from that they signed in during the after show. That has like the signatures of all the post-jury members, which is so funny. And also had it like in the center were the final three, who were already rumored by that point. It was already spoiled, the final three, but like that like further confirmed who the final three were. So yeah, 49 is just like fully spoiled. Not necessarily like boot. We still don't know the full-on boot order, but like yeah, it is like pretty spoiled. Rob Mariano. I think Rob Mariano is a far better player than Coach. Again, because of legacy and like threat level and stuff like that. Like I think Coach is more likely to win a future season, but like I think Rob's a much better player in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, 49 winners out. 50 winner is debated between a couple people. But like it's known like the era and gender of that person. Which also, you probably don't want to be here if you don't want to be spoiling 50, because I'm sure it'll come up at some point. But I'm happy with the final three. I don't know. It happened. I think it depends on which of the winners it ends up being. Because so the final three is theoretically spoiled. There is a like rumored final three that ended up being from the same source as the 49 stuff that seems to be real now too. So it seems like it's probably real. Which if that is true, then it could be interesting, but it very much depends on who the actual winner is, because one outcome is way better than the other. And I'm worried now that the bad outcome is more likely. They'll give Andy the most credit for Nick Blindside. Oh, we're talking about BB15? Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Most credit, it's like, I think he shares credit with like Helen and them. And like Amanda. Actually, Amanda probably gets more credit than Helen. I think they all had their role in it. I think Andy was integral in like the actual like targeting of Nick in particular. Oh fuck! I didn't realize it was fourth place. Okay, well that was kind of bad. I guess we'll go here first. I mean, I could tell you what happens to 50 in terms of that, but I mean, if you know the pre-jury post-jury, you kind of have like some of it. I feel like. Best final three in Survivor history. What's the best final three in Survivor history? In terms of how they played on that season, like maybe like Cambodia. I don't know. I mean, I like the stream right now is open up to any spoilers at all. So again, if you're really worried about getting spoiled on 50, don't be shocked if someone like says something in chat that might spoil you on something. But like, but if you want to know like a specific thing about 50, I'll answer it. Let's retry again, Tyler. Again, just look at my fucking rank of every player. I literally made a rank of every player so that, like the answer's fucking obvious or stuff like that. Okay, yeah, that is true. I mean, that's like fully confirmed. Like, that's not even like just like spoiler. Like, we know. Like, there's literally photos of him like in a cast or whatever. I don't know if it's in episode 1. Actually, I believe it's not in episode 1. That's confirmed. It's not in episode 1. But it's very early on though. Like probably episode 2 or 3 is very likely. Like, we know that he was home by, like, day, like, 13 or 14 of the season. At least they flew him home early. Alongside a couple other people, but that'll be more spoilery. If Kyle's on 51 with Jake in a Philippine style season, imagine. Imagine the vast, like, Kyle, like, an actual good player that is a winner of the game, and then Jake, the third person eliminated. Oh, I forgot, you do know the pre-jury post-jury, don't you? Which I guess I could say, yeah, if you know that already, then it's like not really a spoiler then. Which, yeah, supposedly Kyle was flown back with, what, Mike White and Q? That was the 3, right? That got flown back early. Where, like, obviously, Kyle has an excuse because of that. The other 2, who knows? I mean, considering Jake was flown, the thing is, like, I get the sense that they're not as strict. Because, like, we were speculating on this earlier that, like, is production like upset at Q for like leaving early and stuff like that? I get the sense probably not, based on the fact that like Jake went home early and they're obviously like celebrating that, saying, look at him, he got home before his kid was born. So like I assume that probably means that they were probably fine with Q leaving early. But I guess we'll have to see. I mean, there's definitely a chance that Mike White is the 4th person voted out, or fourth person eliminated. Like it's very possible. Like at least he's not being speculated to be first boot, right? And like we know Kyle gets medevac, so it's like he's likely 3rd or 4th boot, right? Like I think it's to be assumed that him, Q, and Kyle are booted in the first like few episodes. Why'd Vetus leave early? I just think he was over it, right? And he had he also recently had a kid, right? And he wanted to like just go home, which is seemingly what happened with Q. Like with Q, it's like I assume that's probably his reasoning, is that like he obviously just had a kid. And it's like, well, I would rather be with my kid than be at Ponderosa. Yeah, I assume that was probably a thing. It's like, well, like they were already going home, so he was like, well, hey, can I go home too? But then again, supposedly not everyone went home that was eliminated at that point, so like it didn't seem to be a thing that like everyone did. So again, that still leaves it open for like maybe they are upset at Q. Because obviously, like with Jake and with Kyle, it's like they were injured, so like there's at least more reason to send them home, so you get like rested and like get healthy again. Where like with Q, it's like it's not really as much of a proper excuse. Challenge 41 spoilers, sure, why not? Yeah, I guess like really, I guess this is like just open to any spoilers for shows that. I guess we could talk Amazing Race spoilers too, right? Because for 38 at least. 39, I literally know nothing. I don't even know what the fuck's going on in 39. Yeah, Jake was flown to Australia after he was evacuated. where they flew him to Australia to see like a specialist or whatever because they didn't have one in Fiji. Derek, Olivia, and Theo were jumping Michaela at the event. What? Oh, with the Challenge Mania last month.